Well, welcome back. If you're feeling blue, that's actually a good thing for once. Yay!
Yes!
It means you'll be a fan of 2020's Pantone Color of the Year. Last year we had a big hubbub about living coral. This year we're doing it a little differently. Raquel Greer-Gordian with Greer Image Consulting is here to tell us about classic blue. And I have to say, fan, this is a real easy one for people to incorporate in their wardrobes, especially because it doesn't really involve you going out on a limb like living coral did.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, it's a color blue. Most people have blue in their wardrobe already, whereas orange, yellows, some people are a little bit worried about those. And classic blue is something that you can incorporate into so many different looks. So it's really a fun color to celebrate this year and, you know, style up.
Yeah, and I like that there's like kind of an Americana feel to it, because
Yes.
classic blue to me like evokes denim, and denim is obviously like a huge part of like the American history, you know, going out to California and panning for gold and all that sort of stuff. So I really like kind of the idea of this color. But let's talk about some ways that you can use it. You first wanted to pick an option where you're really celebrating the color, right?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. So for Isabellas Look, basically, so for the tee, we've got the classic blue under there. But we're also really kind of embracing it through the denim. Now, one of the biggest trends right now is doing denim on denim.
That is a very scary thing
Yes.
to hear for anybody who was like raised in the 90s, early 2000s. I remember wearing stretch denim, sparkly on top, sparkly on bottom, and thinking I looked like all that in a bag of potato chips, but it has gone way out.
Yes.
And now you're saying it's coming back.
It is, yes. It's very retro inspired, and a lot of people, because we've done it before, we've seen it 80s, 90s, a lot of people are a little bit nervous about doing it. Now for Isabellas Look, we've got two denims that are pretty similar, but if you're a little bit nervous about it coming off too retro, or you've kind of done that before, choose a darker denim. So you can see in her cuffs, like if you wanted to do a full jacket in kind of that darker denim, and then a lighter denim on bottom, it's not going to feel as retro inspired, but either way, no matter what, you know, denim you're really incorporating, it's going to accentuate classic blue. Not only through the denim pieces, but also underneath. You can see with her little Austin tee, that is
such a cute Austin tee.
Yes.
I'm only just now seeing that. That's awesome.
Yeah, and so that really, both denims playing into that, linking the color, and it's kind of like an updated monochromatic when you put the classic blue against the denim. And then on bottom, we have salmon, which is playing kind of like her little salmon slides, which are playing into, you know, you can see that little kind of corally salmon in the top. Now for classic blue, it's a soft, cooler color. So those soft tones, like as you can see in the mule, like it's a little bit softer color versus super vibrant.
I think that makes it good for like easing into a new season, right? So
Absolutely.
it's not punching you with color.
Yes, yes, a little bit springy, but it's still kind of working for January, February as well.
I love it. Okay, let's talk a little bit about your outfit, because this to me says vacation. I love it. I think it looks amazing.
Thank you. Well, so for this, obviously I've got the classic blue in the sweater, and one of the things that you want to think about when you're styling is when you put one color up against other colors, they can kind of both talk to each other, play into each other, and then change the color. So on top, I've got this lavender hat, but once you put it against the blue becomes a little bit more purple, the purple becomes a little bit more blue.
Yeah, because if you were paying me $10 right now, I don't think I could have said that hat was lavender. I love it though, because they really do seem like they're talking to each other color-wise.
Absolutely, and so that's one of the ways that you can kind of style the classic blue. You know, with Isabella, we had the all blue look. With this, you can kind of put it against those soft, cool colors. So the lavender is perfect to do with the classic blue. Blush is great. Seafoam, all of those colors that are very kind of similar in the characteristics of kind of having those smoky, kind of muddled feel to them are going to work really, really well with the classic blue.
And you've kind of punched it up just a little bit by having more of a white short, but is it necessary for us to go all the way to white, or is there an easier way? Is it cream? Is it egg crew? You know, what is it?
Well, so you can actually do all of those.
Okay.
So as long as, because the classic blue is a little bit cooler color, white is going to work really well versus kind of like a really warm tan colors, but you can do something a little bit lighter like champagne, taupe if it's on the cooler side, again, to play into that classic blue.
All right, so note to self, this is going to be one of the cooler sorts of colors to be playing around with.
Yes.
Raquel, I'm so glad that you put this into perspective for me, because so many of us are going to be dragging out the cool blue denim, or the classic denim I should say, and finding new ways to work with it this year. We really appreciate it. Thank you.
Thanks, Rosie.
To learn more about Raquel's services, visit her online at GreerImageConsulting.com, and make sure you follow her on social media for inspiration at Raquel Greer-Gordian.